Dear friends, welcome back to our next lesson of Turkish. Today we're going to talk about word combinations. There are several types of word combinations in Turkish language. The simplest one is when two words come together. One word is adjective, another word is noun. We have adjective first, noun second. For instance, when looking at these spoons, we can say a small spoon and a large spoon. So for this one, a spoon is kaşık. We can say küçük kaşık. For this one, we will say büyük kaşık. Küçük kaşık and büyük kaşık. Küçük kaşık ve büyük kaşık. Okay. So we can also say the same thing about the glasses here. Küçük bardak, büyük bardak. Small glass and large glass. Küçük bardak, büyük bardak. So these are pretty simple and they are just like in English. Adjective, noun. But let's talk about the other word combination that is more difficult. This word combination consists of two nouns. In English also we have word combinations like this that consist of two nouns. For instance, we say teaspoon. Tea in Turkish is çay. Spoon is kaşık. In Turkish also you can use two nouns. The only difference is that the second noun has to have the possession suffix of the third person singular. It will be like not kaşık but kaşığı. Kaşığı means his spoon, her spoon, or its spoon. In this case, it belongs to tea, the spoon of tea, but the word tea remains in the same form as it was. So for instance, if I say this spoon belongs to someone named, for instance, Ahmed, I say Ahmed, I put Ahmed into a genitive case. Ahmedin. Ahmedin kaşığı. We already learned that, how to say that. That something belongs to someone. So my spoon, kaşığım. Your spoon, kaşığın. His spoon, kaşığı. Ahmedin kaşığı. Ahmed's spoon. With tea it's different, because what we are talking about is not that this spoon belongs to tea. It's not that this spoon is a part of tea, but tea is a qualifier. It qualifies what kind of spoon it is. Tea almost acts like adjective, but it is a noun. In this case we have two nouns. The first one is actually in genitive case, but the genitive case is not formally shown. We just have the word çay. But the second word has I, U in the end. Or si, su, it depends, remember the possessive of the third person singular. His spoon, kaşığı, for instance. So it should be çay, kaşığı. This is the two noun word combinations of which the second noun is in the third person singular possessive. Çay kaşığı. Okay? In this case, what is this spoon called if it's a tablespoon? In Turkish, it should be not table, but food, yemek. Yemek is food, like food spoon, yemek kaşığı. Or another word for it, what do we eat with this spoon? We usually eat soup. So it's also called soup spoon. Çorba kaşığı. Çorba kaşığı. You see, the same thing is valid for soups, for instance. The word çorba that we just learned, if there is, like we say tomato soup, for instance, tomato is a noun and soup is a noun, but tomato is the characteristic of that soup. So we should say domates çorbası. Yes, çorbası. Again, the possession suffix needs s there because it ends with vowel. Domates çorbası. A very popular soup in Turkey is lentil soup. Lentil is mercimek. Therefore you say mercimek çorbası. And all different other names of soups. For instance, if it's a chicken and you say chicken soup, chicken in Turkish is tavuk. Therefore, tavuk çorbası. That simple. Now let's look at the glasses. As we already said, küçük bardak, büyük bardak. We have two glasses here. Küçük bardak is also called tea glass. Çay bardağı. This one is also called water glass. Water in Turkish is su. Su bardağı. Çay bardağı. Su bardağı. Let's say tea glass is small, but water glass is large in Turkish. Çay bardağı küçük. Su bardağı büyük. Okay, and now let's look at these. What is this? Gözlük. Bu gözlük ne renkte? Siyah. Bu gözlük siyahtır. Bu gözlük ve bu gözlük. So both of them are glasses. What's the difference? The difference is these are sunglasses. Sunglasses. Sun in Turkish is güneş. So in order to say sunglasses, you probably guessed. Güneş gözlüğü. Bu güneş gözlüğü. And we can make many other combinations, whatever you can think of when there are characteristics. For instance, different rooms. You say bedroom. What is bed in Turkish? Yatak. Room is oda. Yatak odası. That's the name for bedroom. We already know what food is. Yemek. How do we say dining room? Yemek odası. The guest room or sitting room is basically called like sitting. Oturma. Remember the verb oturmak, to sit. Oturma. It's like sitting. Oturma odası. If it's a working room, then you call it çalışma odası. And so on. In the previous lessons we also learned the word for paper, kağıt. So what is this? This is kağıt, fotokopi kağıdı. Fotokopi kağıdı. Photocopy paper, you can say. And then there are many other things we can say. For instance, we can say different bags, çanta. It could be school bag, school is okul, okul çantası. It can be sports bag, spor çantası. And then when we talk about sports, we talk about different balls, right? Ball is top in Turkish. So if you say football, volleyball, basketball as a ball, not as a name of the sport. So what kind of ball is it? It's a ball for football, ball for basketball, a ball for volleyball. So you say, if it's a football, you say bu futbol topu. Futbol topu. If it's a volleyball, you say voleybol topu. If it's a basketball, you say basketbol topu. And the money in Turkey is called Türk lirası. So in this picture you have 100 Türk lirası. You see it written there. 100 Turkish liras. And also, for instance, Türk kahvesi, kahve, coffee, Türk kahvesi. And what about tea? I like tea which is grown here in Turkey in the Black Sea coast in a place called Rize. It's called Rize çayı. Rize çayı seviyorum. I like Rize çayı. Different kinds of books. For instance, we have textbooks. You know the word ders, lesson. In Turkish they are called lesson books or study books. Ders kitapları. And there are, for instance, children books, books for children. A child is çocuk in Turkish. You say çocuk kitapları. Then we can talk about different trees. Ağaç, ağaç is a tree. What kind of trees can they be? Let's say an apple tree. Elma ağacı. A pomegranate tree. Nar ağacı. A lemon tree. Limon ağacı. And so on. Also stations. Train station. It sounds similar in Turkish. Train is tren. Station is like istasyon. So, tren istasyonu. Train station. How about metro station? Metro istasyonu. And the word durak means stop. A place where buses stop, taxis stop, or I don't know, other transport stops. So we can say otobüs durağı. That's a bus stop. A minibus stop will be minibüs durağı. A taxi stop, taksi durağı, and so on. So you see, this is pretty easy. But then also the names of different streets, for instance, and the names of different squares. In Turkey, there are many streets named after Atatürk. There are large streets, cadde, and smaller streets, sokak. So for that, we can say that, of course, larger streets are called after Atatürk. Atatürk Caddesi. On the word republic in Turkish, for instance, is Cumhuriyet. So there are many streets also called like Republic Street, Cumhuriyet Caddesi. But there are also some squares. The square is Meydan. We can say that there are also Atatürk squares, Atatürk Meydanı. There are also Republic squares, Cumhuriyet Meydanı. And there is a very famous square that I mentioned in the previous lessons. In Istanbul, the square is called Taksim. Taksim Meydanı. Nerede? Neredesin? Where are you? Taksim Meydanı'ndayım. I am on Taksim Square. The word Cumhuriyet that we just learned actually helps us form another word combination, the name of the country, the Republic of Turkey. Türkiye Cumhuriyeti. It also is this two-noun combination with E in the end. This is how it works in Turkey. So, Türkiye Cumhuriyeti, this republic does not belong to Turkey, is not a part of Turkey, but Turkey is characterized as what kind of republic it is. Republic of Turkey, Turkish Republic, Türkiye Cumhuriyeti. On the other hand, if you talk about cities of Turkey, for instance, city is şehir. If you want to say cities of Turkey, cities are a part of Turkey, and that's why you need to put the word Turkey into genitive case. Türkiye'nin. Türkiye'nin şehirleri. Also, when we talk about çocuk kitapları, çocuk is a qualifier. It shows the characteristic of books, what type of books they are. They are children books. But if you talk about some specific children, the books of those children, the children's books, you talk about specific children to whom they belong, then those books are possessed by children. They are their possession. Then you need to use çocukların kitapları. Çocukların kitapları. So you see what the difference is. Çocuk kitapları is in general. That this book is a child book, a children books. Çocukların kitapları. It shows that it belongs to a specific group of children. This word combination is also widely used in names. For instance, the names of months, names of years, even saying the age. So it's used with numerals. And first of all, we'll look at how it works with months. So for instance, let's first learn the names of the months. So I'll present you here the names of the months. January, February, March, and so on. Ocak, Şubat, Mart, Nisan, Mayıs, Haziran. Okay, we came up to June. Now we're starting from July on until the end of the year. Temmuz, Ağustos, Eylül, Ekim, Kasım, Aralık. Now, if we want to say the month of January, you will say the month is actually a very simple word. It also means the moon, ay. We learned güneş today, sun, güneş, and moon, ay, güneş ve ay. Ay also means month. So you should say Ocak ayı, Şubat ayı, Mart ayı, Nisan ayı, Mayıs ayı, Haziran ayı, and so on, and you continue, Temmuz ayı, and so on. But if we want to say in the month of July, or in July, in Turkey, they often say Temmuz ayında. Now see, you have location here, in the month of July, in the month of August, and so on. Let's continue. Ağustos ayında, Eylül ayında, Ekim ayında, Kasım ayında, Aralık ayında. Okay, dear friends, so much for this lesson. In the next lesson, we will continue learning these two nouns word combination. And in the next time, we'll talk about numerals as well and learn different numerals. Goodbye.